This is the view down to, now you can see the pit road as the cars are being flagged away, and I'm sure the drivers are delighted to get back out. Sense of relief that they get driving. Have been hanging around quite a long time. Nicky Meredith there you can just see going out in the green and white. He's double winner from yesterday. Ian Conroy there, just the white car with the blue bumpers on it. Green and yellow there, Jonathan Taylor. Paul O'Brien, he's been one of the leaders in this class. Car number 9 there, the black with orange markings on it. And Paul, he had a third place yesterday, second and a third, but just the win was elusive for him yesterday. Des Foley then, car number 88. He did get pole for one of the races yesterday based on the reverse grid. This is the good thing about Legends, is that, you know, no matter how bad your day is going, well, you can always look around, because sometimes if you finish at the back of the grid, it's reversed for the next race. So that gives you an opportunity to get up front and to get some good points. And of course, the point scoring in Legends is quite incredible, because you get thousands of points. The championship leader at the moment, we saw him earlier on, we see him there again, Paul O'Brien. He's on, at the moment, coming into this event after round 2, he's on 1,090 points. Nicky Meredith 1,047.5 points, so just slightly less. James Holman then 967.5 points. Ian Conroy 755 points. Des Foley 750 points. Bobby King 745 points. Jonathan Taylor, who's a name coming back to Mondello, he's 745 points. Ken Elliott 390 points for his outing in Legends. Ivor Greenwood 355 points, and Mark Kane 110 points.
Well,
great for them.
The Legends have been giving us great service all weekend in terms of letting us know what's happening, and the points have been redone already since yesterday. Nicky Meredith still at the head of the standings, though, Matt.
Yeah, Nicky now, the points I get there were after round 2, but 1,647.5 points, so I sound like an election return. But Paul O'Brien is just behind him now with 1,615 points, so he's dropped. He was the championship leader. He's down running in second at the moment. James Holman then 1,482.5 points. He's still in that third place. Ian Conroy 1,240 points. Jonathan Taylor 1,195 points. He's up a place to 5th from his previous standing. Des Foley is 1,045 points. He's down a place. Bobby King 745 points, down a place. Ivor Greenwood 745 points. He's up a place. So we got 2 there on 745. Ken Elliott 390 points, remains same number of points he had previously. He just had the one outing. That's dropping a place to 9th for Ken. Gordon Brown, he's a new entry in the class, and he's 380 points. And Mark Kane 110 points. So it's an interesting way of counting for the Legends, but certainly makes it all very, very interesting. But Nicky Meredith is the man at the moment. He had 2 wins yesterday, and now he's on top of the standings at 1,647.5 points. In shot there is Paul O'Brien, number 9, 1,615 points in the championship, running second. So not a lot between these guys. There's a lot to play for. There's Des Foley, car number 88, and obviously they like Paul O'Brien. There's black and orange car of Paul. Do the shot then. So probably not as quick as we had thought. That's Ross McCullum, 46 there. Just behind him is Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan raced in Formula V here at Mondello very many years ago. Then he raced in Dunlop Supercars. Top class driver, and we haven't seen him out racing in quite some time, but it's good to see him back out in the Legends now. And although he's not leading the class by any means, or indeed winning, there he is just coming into the shot, car number 10, Jonathan Taylor. But Johnny is a very, very quick driver, probably a little bit ring rusty at the moment, but by the end of this afternoon, I think you'll see him right in there with the top runners.
Some times coming up on the screen, and even in wet conditions, the Scottish visitor John Patterson, who impressed us so much yesterday, showing as the quickest time. by over a second from Des Foley, Ryan McLeish, Paul O'Brien, Jonathan Taylor, James Holman, Ross McCulloch, Ivor Greenwood, Ian Conroy, and Nicky Meredith just putting a lap in now. Nicky Meredith was hugely impressive here yesterday. That second race, I think, drive of the day for us. And in Legends, if somebody gets away, it's really hard. Generally, they battle in pairs or groups. They hunt in packs, and the leader got away, James Holman, and Nicky tracked him down, got by him on the last lap, and stopped at the last corner. So James couldn't get a run at him.
Yeah, it was a great finish because they came up to Southside with Nicky leading, James in second. And James could have got the drop on him and a run to the line, but Nicky just stopped the car.
When you hear us saying stop the car, it's an expression they use sometimes when a driver is defending at the final corner here at Mondello Park. And when he has to defend on the way in, it's really easy to do a switchback and get up the inside of him on the way in if you can get more momentum through the corner. But if he lifts or is slow putting on the power at the apex, he can't do that. And Nicky did that to perfection yesterday.
Yeah.
There's Paul O'Brien, number 9, the Johnstown Garden Centre car, right up over that inside curve, doesn't unsettle the car, dab of power. You can see how skittish these cars are. Des Foley's equipped, but look behind them. That man has been so impressive, John Patterson, number 1, all weekend here, and he's hauling these two in up front, and he's still quickest on the timesheets there. 1.1 seconds quicker than anybody else, so great stuff from him. But then we haven't seen Nicky Meredith up to speed yet. He's down
we
in 10th.
haven't. Yeah, Nicky is just tootling around about out there at the moment. But certainly a very impressive driver, Nicky Meredith. And again, John Patterson had a fantastic performance yesterday. He won one of the races. He also got him right from the back. He had a spin in race 3, which dropped him right to the back of the grid. So he circulated there for a while, and then one by one, he picked off the rest of the cars until he ended up getting the 3rd step on the podium for that race, which was pretty impressive.
Well, a message just in to tell us that Alistair Kellett just got pole by half a second in Snetterton. So great stuff from Alistair Kellett in the UK Quay Fiesta Championship. Alistair runs cars here at Mondello Park and has won all the championships in Fiat's, Unos, Puntos and Abarths over the years. So he's still doing a great job over there in the UK. Des Foley now trying to hang on to the back of John Patterson. Foley's down in 5th place now. Patterson's still quickest in the gap. Oh, down to 0.8. Johnny Taylor, Mondello Specialist, 2:15. Paul O'Brien, his nephew, next up. Ryan McLeish, Des Foley back in 5th place. James Holman, Ross McCulloch, Ian Conroy. We wonder where Nicky Meredith is because of somebody rotating out there. But Nicky Meredith certainly not showing.
I did see him come out of the paddock. Oh, he's down there 10th. Nicky Meredith 10th. Yeah, but not a significant time from him. 2:22 was the best time Nicky posted.
Yeah, I'm sure there's an issue there. It's just feeling his way around. Des Foley now latching onto the back of the quickest man at the moment, John Patterson. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, that's a good move for him because when you're trying to learn these cars, there's something to learn all the time. Now Des Foley would know the circuit, but he's doing well to hang on to the back of that one. Paul O'Brien through there just ahead of them.
Practice with the Legends, they don't qualify, they pull their grid positions out of a hat, which gives us more entertainment. Somebody going a little bit slowly out there. Can't get a number on that one just yet.
That's Ryan McLeish there, 71. Another of our Scottish visitors. Des Foley has given up he's given up the ghost there in terms of tracking John Patterson. But again, he does that, then he'll back off, and all the brakes and the tires and everything cool down and go at it yet again. So Patterson now has closed up behind Paul O'Brien.
And Paul O'Brien going a little bit defensive there for some reason, even though it's just testing, but they're probably just measuring each other up for later on, no doubt. Red flags are out. Must have a car in the gravel somewhere. Checkered flag, in fact, is out at the start-finish line just beneath us. So those two boys have just taken the checkered flag, and John Patterson remains at the top of the timesheets, but Paul O'Brien right with him there. Although the last lap by Patterson, he's 1.3 seconds quicker than anybody else. Des Foley still in 5th, so it's Patterson, O'Brien, McLeish, Taylor, Foley, Ross McCulloch, James Holman, Ian Conroy, Ivor Greenwood, Nicky Meredith.